Hello? Can y'all see Abby the Labby? You see her right there? She blends in. Oh wait, I think I can change the camera. And then I can make sure you can see her. Yeah, you can see her right there. Can you zoom too? Ooh. Look at Abby the Labby. Hey, Abby. I did not know you could switch the camera around. This is fantastic news. And then you can switch it again. Holy crap, I'm learning so many tricks today. Sorry, y'all just had to be with me when I'm learning my tricks. So, hey y'all, this is Whitney Nicely from Whitney Buys Houses. She buys it. Whitney Hauling and Trucking, A to Z, East Property Holdings. Y'all know I got 10 LLCs. How and why? Sometimes I don't know. But we're making it happen. Yay! Hey, Grace. Hello, 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 hello. All right, so let's talk about what I got going on here today, because I have had a doozy of a week and I wanted to have maybe a little bit of a vulnerability video here so y'all know what's really going on at Whitney Buys Houses. Whitney Buys Houses. I have 6 empty houses right now. That's not totally true. I have 3 empty houses, 1 empty apartment. I have 1 house that'll be empty at the end of the month, and I have another house that is what we call economically empty, which means the people living there aren't paying their rent. So how did I end up with 6 empty houses, and why do I do this to myself every single summer? I did this to myself last summer. In fact, if you could go back in my videos from June 2018 and maybe June 2017, July 2018, August 2018, if you could go back to my last summer videos, I'm talking about having 6 or 7 empty houses. And it looks like this summer, I am also going to have 6 or 7 empty houses. And y'all, I haven't gone out and actively bought a house since 2016. But all of 2014, 2015, and 2016, I was buying houses like every other week. And I stacked them up to where I had 19 houses in 2017. So like 19 houses that I was actually holding in inventory, 19 houses that I was actually dealing with every single week, every single month. And I decided that I should probably, instead of having so many and feeling like I was going crazy, I should sell some and pay those off. So since 2017, that's what I've been doing. I've been keeping the best of the best houses that I had. I put them out there for sale as they came available, and I was selling them whenever somebody wanted to buy them. I don't care which one people wanted to rent to own. I didn't care which one people wanted to own or finance. I didn't care which one people wanted just to buy. I didn't care. I had goals. I wanted to get to 10 paid off free and clear by the end of 2018, and I got to 7 paid off by the end of 2018, and I'm down to 13 houses. So instead of going out and buying and stacking them up, I've been working on a different kind of plan and getting them paid off so that I could borrow against them, or so that I could have some free and clear and have some equity and be able to do more apartment deals, be able to do some vacation rental deals, be able to do some private money deals. And so instead of being actively buying, I was actively paying off and actively increasing my cash flow and actively kind of changing up my strategy and going for a different plan, because in case y'all don't know, there's like thousands of ways to make money in real estate. You don't just have to buy it low and sell it high, okay? You can buy it and cash flow it. You can buy it and pay it off and roll that equity into a private money deal. You can buy it and do a lease option on it, and then your people leave, and instead of getting another lease option on it, you can turn it into a vacation rental. You can just get it under contract and then assign that deal. You can get it under contract and do a lease option on it. There are thousands of ways to make money in real estate, and I have not been actively buying because I've been trying all the other different ways to make money in real estate. So I help women buy investment houses without banks or a license, and that's what I do as a full-time gig. As one of my 10 LLCs, that's what I do, and that's about what I spend the majority of my time every week doing, because in my other businesses, I'm managing those, I'm working those, but I've got people helping me do those. Whereas in coaching, my girls need me like all the time so that they can get their deals done. And because I've got this like portfolio built up, I'm able to do some testing. I'm able to do some trial and error. That way I can come back to the girls and I can say, all right, I did this. This is what happened. I did that. This is what happened. I tried this, and this is what this process was. And that way, so in all of my deals, even though I'm not actively buying, I did buy like 72 houses in 3 years. I mean, I've bought a lot of houses, and I've bought them and sold them. I've bought them and assigned them. I've bought them and done it. So, but at one point I was holding 19. It was insane. Because I was also running like 6 other companies at the same time. So anyway, every summer I get myself in a little bit of a jam. And thank goodness I do this to myself in the summertime instead of the winter time. For some reason, I always get this wild hair around about March, April, or May that I'm going to change things up. Or I'm going to get a new plan. Or I'm going to get a bunch of new tenants. Or all my tenants call me and they say, hey, we got a new plan. Hey, we're going to go do something different. And it just so happens that right around June, July, and August, every single summer since 2014, I have had 6 to 7 empty houses, which means my phone, okay, so I'm on my personal cell phone now, and I'm figuring all this out as we go, right? So this is the Whitney Buys Houses phone, and when you have 6 empty houses, this thing does not stop ringing. It's always texting, it's always beeping, there's always emails, there's always things going on. And thank goodness for that. Because if I had 6 empty houses and that thing wasn't going off like a slot machine, just ding, 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 ding. If it wasn't, I would be freaking out. All right, I would be completely panicked and completely beside myself and just sick to my stomach. But thankfully, this isn't the first summer that I've had 6 empty houses, or 7 empty houses, or 12 empty houses. I think in 2016, I had 12 empty houses, which means my phone was going off twice as much. So I've been through worse. And I didn't start off this way, all right? The first summer that I was buying houses, 2013, I had 1 empty house, and then I had 2 empty houses. Then in the summer of 2014, I had like 6 empty houses. But I bought them one at a time, and they sold one at a time, but people were calling on all of them all the time. So how did I end up with these houses? Well, the first thing is I decided that I wanted to be a successful real estate investor. So I told everybody that I was going to be a successful real estate investor. I told sellers that I was going to be a successful real estate investor. I told buyers I was going to be a successful real estate investor. And a lot of y'all also want to be successful real estate investors. So y'all drop this down in the comments. If you're planning on becoming a super successful real estate investor, drop it down in the comments. Say, I am a successful real estate investor now. All right, drop that down in the comments. I see y'all watching this video. Drop it down in the comments. Say, I am a successful real estate investor now. You have to say now, okay? And that's one of the reasons that I always end up with 6 empty houses in the summer, because I say that I am a successful real estate investor now. And I don't know about y'all, but I walk around with a scared 13-year-old girl in the back of my head, and the only way to shut her up and shut her down is to tell her that I don't need her. I don't need her running the show. I don't need her talking back to me. I don't need her. I am a successful real estate investor now. She's a scared little girl, and she can go sit down. Okay? So, good. Tell me in the comments. Say, I am a successful real estate investor now. And you can jot that down on a notepad if you got some free time. You can say that to yourself 15,000 times a day. You can talk to yourself in the shower. You can talk to yourself in the car. You can talk to yourself anytime you're by yourself, anytime you're getting a quiet moment, anytime you realize that you're tired of scrolling. You can just sit there and say, I'm a successful real estate investor now. I am a successful real estate investor now. And you have to say now, because if you don't say now, then you're just saying, I'm a successful real estate investor sometime or later, whenever I get around to it, maybe one day. Okay? You have to say now. All right? When you say, I'm a successful real estate investor now, it feels different than if you just say, I'm a successful real estate investor. No. I want you to be loud and proud about it. Put it down there in the comments. Say, I am a successful real estate investor now. Because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have 6 empty houses, and you're going to say, I do not know if I am a successful real estate investor now because I have 6 empty houses. But the way that you combat that, because that phrase is straight from your scared 13-year-old girl, not from the strong, successful, smart, opinionated woman that you are now, that fear comes up from that scared little 13-year-old girl that is occupying the back of your brain and not paying any rent. Okay? We want to shut her up and shut her down. But we have something like 60,000 thoughts every single day. 60,000 thoughts every single day, girls. And that's not even the ones where you're arguing with yourself. All right? That's just straight random thoughts. So if you start telling yourself that you're a successful real estate investor now 15,000 times, then that means a quarter of your day you are re-brainwashing yourself to become that successful real estate investor now. And trust me, the day you wake up and you have 6 empty houses, you are going to be so glad that you have been preparing for this moment and telling yourself that you are a successful real estate investor now. Because when you got 6 empty houses, it takes all of the willpower, all of the strength, all of the motivation, all of everything that you can round up together to keep it together and to actually feel like a successful real estate investor. So some of the things that you can do when you end up with 6 empty houses, you can either panic, you can cave to that scared 13-year-old girl in the back of your head, or you can put your hair up in an awful messy bun. You can wear your shirts that remind you and everybody else that you are a successful real estate investor now. You can spend the afternoon going to these houses, taking pictures, taking videos, and documenting how you're going to describe this house, putting bandit signs up for these houses, And all of those things are going to help you turn this empty house, this freak out situation, into money. When you see that money, that's the proof in the pudding that you are a successful real estate investor. And that's what I want for you. I want you to get that money, honey. I want you to make that passive income. I want you to get that financial freedom. But don't confuse what I'm telling you when I say that you can be a lady landlord. It's going to take some work. And if you don't want to work it, then you can be a private money lender. All right? But I have been in the trenches. I have been in the rut. I have been doing the work for the last 5 years, 5 summers that I've had 6 empty houses every single summer. So that now when I'm becoming a private money lender, it feels a lot different than if I just started as a private money lender. But if you're at the place and you want to be a private money lender, I can help you with that too. If you're at a place and you don't want to deal with houses and people moving out and all this stuff, then maybe you want to get into apartments. I can help you with that too. Whatever it is, real estate investing, I'm in. I can help you. And I got to tell you that a lot of times women don't have a problem taking the pictures. If I say go take pictures of an empty house, put those pictures up on Zillow, put them up on Craigslist, put them in the Google Drive so that your virtual assistant can help you. If I say put them up on your website, women are like, yeah, totally cool. I can do that. No problem. But when I say you need to do a video, they're like, whoa, wrong. I can't do what you do, Whitney. I'm not going to be good at doing what you do. I don't have that kind of personality. That's what they tell me. I want y'all to know that when I started buying houses, we didn't have Facebook Live, okay? Or I didn't use it. So when I tell you you need to do videos of your houses, it does not have to be like this. In fact, these videos would not work very well for house videos. And some people tell me that I should be ashamed of the videos that I do because I don't hire a film crew to go with me to do those videos when I shoot the videos for the houses. I hire a film crew to go with me when I teach ladies how to do the deals. But when I'm going out to a house to shoot pictures, shoot videos, I don't, because I kind of like it looking a little bit rough. That way when people get to the house, they get surprised at how nice it looks and how crappy my camera skills are. I'm not trying to impress anybody with my camera skills. I wanted to get people in to see the property. Do you know I've had calls today on these houses in Knoxville, Tennessee. I've had people from Oklahoma call me. I've had people from California call me. I've had people from New York call me. I had one woman yesterday from Mississippi call me. People are calling me from all over the country about my houses. And one of the problems is because when I put the pictures and everything up on Zillow and on the website, I only had a couple pictures of the houses. And so a lot of people are calling because they want more pictures. And they want videos. And they don't really care how nice the videos are, and I don't really want to spend thousands of dollars on a really awesome video if people are going to give me $8,000 to move into that house. It doesn't make any sense why I would spend thousands of dollars on a video, a 3-minute video, when I could go just shoot the video because they just want to see it. These people are calling me from clear across the country. They just want to see it. They don't want it to be movie quality. They just want to see it. So, that's what I did this afternoon. And I'm going to tell you that the first house that I went to looked awesome. But the smoke detectors were going off, and so it had that awful annoying beep. So I did not do a video while I was there because, well, one, I'm short. And even if I had batteries, I couldn't have changed the smoke detector batteries. 2, I can't stand to watch the videos where the smoke detectors are going off the whole time. So then I went to the next house and it was good. I did a little video there, and then I went to the third house, and the houses I went to today were getting worse the longer that I kept going to the houses. Worse and worse and worse. The third house I went to, and I knew it was like this, I just forgot. It's down to the 2x4s because the last person that was doing the rent to own from me, they were remodeling it, like completely gutting it, and they left all the supplies in the house to finish out the job, but I'm not gonna finish it. I don't want to. I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to deal with it. I want somebody to buy it for me who wants to finish it. I don't want to finish it. But I forgot it was kind of in that situation, and when I walked in, I walked straight into a spider web. Ugh, it was gross. Hate spider webs. But luckily, I did not run into a Mr. No Shoulders while I was out today, so that was exciting. Yay! But I want y'all to see these videos, and I'm going to put them up on WhitneyBuysHouses.com. I'm going to put them up on my YouTube channel. Hey, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I need you to do that. I'm going to put the link right here. I am 45 people away from hitting my goal on YouTube. So I'm going to put that link right here, WhitneyNicely.com/TV. Okay, I just put a link in the comments, and that is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I need 45 people to hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So hit that button. Hit that subscribe button, please. I put good stuff out over there. What was I telling you about that house, though? Oh, I'm going to put the videos up that I took at these houses, and I think y'all are going to realize that they are not amazing videos, but they pretty much get the job done, and anybody that watches those videos is going to feel like, all right, I know what the house looks like now. Thank you very much. I either do want to come drive across town, or I do want to fly across the country to see this place. And I want you to remember that the houses that I'm buying, these are investment houses. They need to be good enough and clean enough that somebody else wants to buy them and move into it. It doesn't have to be something that I want to buy and move into. It doesn't have to be anything that you want to buy and move into. It just needs to be clean enough, good enough, nice enough, and better than where they are right now. And the way I buy houses, the way I sell houses, I'm giving people an opportunity that nobody else around here is giving them. Okay, this is a hot market. Even Knoxville, Tennessee is a hot market right now. That's one reason my phone is going berserk all the time. People need houses. We got jobs here, and people are moving to Knoxville, and there's not enough houses on the market. And people are moving here, and they don't qualify for a house right now. But within a year, they could. So they love to do a rent-to-own house, or they love to do a lease option house because it suits them right now, and it suits their budget right now, and it suits their needs right now. And nobody else in town is offering it, which means I get to be a big fish in a small pond. All right, that's what I want for you. I want to help you get your first deal done fast. I want to help you get these deals rocking and rolling. I want you to wake up one day next summer and say, hey, I got 6 empty houses. Let's go sell them. I want you to spend Fridays going around taking pictures, doing videos so that you can upload the pictures and the videos to your website so that all weekend long, while you're at the lake, people can be shopping, looking at your houses, calling and texting and setting up appointments to go see it on Monday. You can do this, girls. All right? If I can do this, Whitney Buys Houses. If I can do this, then you can too. And I have a license. All right? I'm the broker for Whitney Buys Houses. I have to tell you that. I'm required to. But I don't deal with regular real estate stuff. I don't do the rat race. I don't chase the clear to close. I don't do all the things that regular agents are doing. Like, for instance, this weekend I'm going to the lake. My phone won't have reception. I will survive somehow. I don't know if I'll survive without Wi-Fi because, let's be honest, I like the internet. But I'll be fine. And people will see my houses and they will leave me messages and they will be annoyed that I'm not working on the weekend. But guess what? I don't want to work on the weekend. I want to go hang out. It's summertime. I want to go to the lake. I want to go to the beach. I want to do some things. I work hard Monday through Friday. I don't want to do the regular real estate agent thing where I have to be available Saturday and Sunday and midnight and up at 6 and all that stuff. Somebody else's whims? No. I ain't doing that. I like to be the buyer. I like to work directly with the seller. I like to work directly with my buyers. and not have anybody else in between so that the telephone game gets screwed up. The communication drops. You know what I mean? So, yes, it's going to take some work. It's going to take some action. But by the end of Friday, when you've been taking massive action all week long, and maybe, this week I've had a lot going on. I've had a lot of phone calls. I've had a lot of interest. I've had a lot of offers, but I haven't gotten a check this week. But I know everything I did today is setting me up for next week. I know that everything I did all this week is setting me up for next week and for the closings next month and the closings the week after that and the next week and all that. And I know this is going to work because this is not my first summer having 6 empty houses. And I know the work that it's going to take to get rid of these. And not get rid of them, but, get some money from them, get somebody else in it. And it involves pictures, it involves videos, it involves bandit signs, it involves calling the yard guy to make sure that he's actually going to mow it this week. And maybe he was supposed to one day and it rained, I don't know. But you can do this. All right, those hopes and dreams that you have to be a super successful real estate investor, they're going to happen, but you got to put the effort into it. All right? You can do this, girls. If you have any questions, if you want me to help you, go to getyourfirstdeal.com. Let me see if I can type that in here too. I've got a free masterclass that will show you. There it is. Go to getyourfirstdeal.com. I've got a free masterclass where I will show you how you can start getting these deals, how you can start talking to these sellers, how you can start working with sellers and buying houses without banks or a license. All right, ladies, you can do this. If you're going to set up this passive income, if you're going to get this retirement money, if you're going to get that mailbox money, you got to start buying houses. Because you can't go through and take pictures. You can't go do videos. You can't go put up bandit signs. You can't update your Zillow posts. You can't update your own website until you buy something. You got to start buying houses, girls. You can't get that money until you got something to exchange that money for. And people love to give you money when they're getting a house. All right. Y'all go to getyourfirstdeal.com. Let me know if you have any questions. I think Grace did have a question. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Don't forget to leave a comment too and say, I am a successful real estate investor now. Say, I am a successful real estate investor now. I go through, I like all those comments. I reply back to them. So drop me some comments. Drop me some love here. Grace says, how come some investors say that they're a hard money lender instead of a private money lender? What's the difference? Grace, let me think about a good definition of a hard money lender. Hard money lenders are like people with like actual money. Private money lenders, like I'm a private money lender, but I don't exactly have like the cash that I'm loaning on. I've got where I did like a cash out refi on one of my houses. So I've got the cash, but it's stacked up against one of my houses. I don't know why somebody would say they're a hard money lender versus a private money lender, unless somebody out there is telling people that one has more clout than the other. Or maybe one does have more hierarchy than the other. I don't really know. I'll ask April Crosley though, because April Crosley and I work on Private Money Profits together. And there's a masterclass for Private Money Profits also. If you go to privatemoneyprofits.com, there's a hour masterclass where I will show you how to fix and flip houses without other people's money, and how you can borrow other people's money to do fix and flips or to do buy and holds. But also the third part of Private Money Profits is how to become a private money lender. So how to get a cash out refinance on some of your houses, either your personal house or your investment houses. I don't own my own primary house. This house that I'm sitting at right now that I'm working out of is one of my mom's rental houses. I don't even have my own primary house. So when I did the cash out refinance, I pulled the equity out of some of my investment houses to use as a private money lender. So I don't know. But I am going to put that link down here because maybe you or somebody else will be interested in finding out more about privatemoneyprofits.com. There we go. Wow, I've loaded y'all up with links today, huh? All right, so I have a lot of messages to get back to because I've been talking to y'all for a while. And I've got to go upload these videos and these pictures to the Drive and to the website and to the Zillow and to the Craigslist and to the Facebook page and to all the places so that I can complete my Friday, go take a shower, and then go to Cruz Farm for pizza and ice cream. Yay! All right. So that's the plan. Y'all let me know if you have any other questions. And I hope everybody has a fantastic week. I hope y'all go out and buy some houses. I will tell you that in 2014, 2015, 2016, I did not spend my weekends at the lake house. I spent my weekends out talking to sellers and buying houses on Saturdays. So, do what you got to do. But don't forget to rest on Sundays. Okay? It's very important. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day, great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye. I'm going to do this camera flippy thing that I learned how to do. Look, Abby the Labby's still in her same spot. I will tell you that she went out and did a little walkabout while we were doing this video, but she's back. All right, bye y'all.